Hey guys, my name is Nicole and I'm an astrologer and also I am a tarot reader and I do a lot of birth chart readings and cryptocurrency is something that I'm really passionate about. So I teach people and help people to understand why cryptocurrency falling into astrology, especially Aquarius. We're living in an age of Aquarius, very early stage, and Pluto is in Aquarius and it will stay in 20 years. And during these 20 years, we're going to see a lot of development, especially in the technology and new money system. Back to the tarot and astrology. I have my tarot and astrology correspondences, cosmic connection books. So every time I do consultation with my client, I use a lot of tarot as an example because, for example, this is a 10 of cups. When I'm talking about the completion, especially the Piscean way of completion, or the end of the end of some kind of cycle. So this is the wisdom. This is the picture version of that stage. So that's why I really like using tarot as showing my client to make sure they understand what I'm talking about. Tarot has not only a visual representation of a lot of the wisdom and also a lot of the hidden mythology and numerology and Homeric messages within. And they are perfectly sit in astrology. I will show you what I'm talking about. So, like astrology is divided by 12 zodiac sign, and I know some people for 13 different sign, and I believe that too, but we're focusing on tropical zodiac sign, and tropical zodiac is based on these cycles in the this 3D world. So the spring, summer, fall, and the winter. So so that's one of the representation. And tarot card, we have a lot of cards, right? So it's actually 78 cards. It's divided by 22 major arcana. They usually have this like a big figure, and the minor arcana card, they are like more like a numbered card with the suit, 4 suits. So like cups, swords, and pentacles and wands. So there are minor arcana card, including suits and the lower courts. So 22 major arcana card actually fits into 12 houses in the zodiac system, including 10 planets. So in my book, page 35, I listed on them. So the full card to the world is the 22 major arcana. And then whatever I made it in the white color, they're the planets, 10 planets. And the yellow one is the houses. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer to the Pisces, and 10 planets being Uranus, Mercury, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, Mars, Sun, Pluto, Saturn. And I know it is confusing because we usually learn the 10 planets as Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus in that sequence. But however, it doesn't go by that number, but it just goes by this sequence. So we're gonna go for each card and understanding about all the messages. So once you understand it, everything will make sense for you, I guarantee. And moreover, the rest of the card, minor arcana, will sit in each houses. So each house divided by 3, we call that 3 decans. First decan, second decan, third decan makes each house. So with this system, all rest of card will go into this system. So when you do tarot, whether you pull the Celtic cross, or just a simple 3 card, whatever the configuration you want to do, all the card has a meaning into this zodiac wisdom. This is a pretty fascinating because this not only talks about the season, time, and development of the human evolution journey or your project and the direction, and sometimes it talks about the specific relationship as well. So this is a lot of information, but once you get it, it will help you to decode a lot of astrology in terms of your own chart or understanding about the transit, and also do tarot reading for yourself. And let's dive in, and I'm gonna start with the full card. So 0 to number 21 card, so which is a major arcana. The full card, so this is the very interesting part about the tarot, because in astrology, we don't have a number 0. We usually talk about first house, second house, or the other degree. Depending on the degree system, some people read a 0 degree, some people start the degree to 1 degree to 30 degrees, 0 degree to 29 degree. But in tarot, we start the card with the number 0 card. So why this is first card? Obviously, this is number 0. If you want to start new beginning, right, then you need to start somewhere. So that makes sense. And also, yeah, this card has a general meaning of new beginning, but not just new beginning, though. It's not just, you know what, I'm gonna just learn about how to bake, how to cook, how to do something. This is not about a gentle, subtle kind of guidance from your emotion. This is more like a determination. This is very quick, very a strong, rebellious energy, because this full card is influenced by the ruler Uranus. So when you're actually starting to understanding about the mythology, and Uranus is the kind of the length number 1, let's say, we often talk about Saturn has the most power, but yes, in the Earth 3D reality, but the Uranus actually overpowered that, because at the end of the mythology story, Uranus is the father of the Saturn. And this Saturn has the desire to break free from anything, make you restriction. So really interesting that the sun, the Saturn, creates the restriction. So, right? So when the Saturn is restricting us too much, for example, the law, the system, where it can be parents, or it can be the society we're living in, or our living situation, when it's too frustrated, we need to bring this Uranian energy to break free. How? To just trusting the journey and just going for the unknown. Have a rebellious mind and just don't care about the consequences. Because if this full figure knows the consequences to standing here to jump, I don't think many people want to do it. But this full card is trusting, right? So that's why it's ready to go. The Fifth of the Faith has that kind of meaning. So let's dive into a little more about the Uranian energy. Uranus is a really interesting planet because of this is a ruler of the Aquarius. And at the very beginning, I was talking about we're living in an age of Aquarius. Even though it's a really early stage, we're in between age of Pisces and Aquarius precisely, but we're heading into the age of Aquarius. So the humanity is influenced by this sign. And also Pluto is now in Aquarius for next 20 years. We're gonna see more of this energy. So we're gonna see a lot of people will start new beginning, new job. And who cares about my job? Who cares about my all the security or like for example, our grandpa, parents era, they were working for the same company for 20, 30, 40, even 50 years. But maybe we're going to see less of that because of the weakening of the Saturn energy, but more strong energy influence from the Uranian side. And another interesting part of this Aquarius is this house is co-ruled by Uranus and the Saturn. I will show you what does mean by that. So we have to actually flip the card and go into the Saturn. And many people surprised that the Saturn is actually the word card. Think about it, like a Saturn in the mythology, or like how I explained about the Saturn. Saturn brings the reality, hardship, frustration, and something contains something, the rule that we have to follow. So often described as like a government figure, let's say military figure, or even like a very strict parent or school system we have to follow. But in the tarot, this is the world. Why? Actually, when you follow the rule, like how can I say, when you achieve your inner authority to the mastery of the 3D experience, you are actually free. So that's this card represent about. So we will dive into this card more when we go into the Saturn card. But I just want to mention that Saturn actually co-rules with sign of Aquarius. So Saturn rules Capricorn and co-rule Aquarius with the mythological dead Uranus. So this card has all that esoteric meaning underneath of it, right? So every time you see this card, it represents new beginning, leap of the faith, trusting yourself, and go forward to what you desire truly, but however, without plan. Because again, the Aquarius also has a little bit of a Saturnian energy. You still have to have the Saturnian energy in you, which means inner authority. Without inner authority, you just want to start some kind of new journey. You can't go that far, right? So this card has that meaning as well. Another interesting part about the tarot, starting from the full and the ending major arcana with the Saturn, is you start new beginning and you master within all the structure you have to go through in the 3D reality. And then once you finish that, and then you can do another journey as well. Every time I see this card in tarot reading, I'm very excited because like has a yellow background, that the sun is shining, because the sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck, and also symbolism and many esoteric meaning as well. This clothing, the figure's clothing has the zodiac wheel looking pattern, and it represents the cycles, completion of the cycle and starting to new. So this figure has a very, very like not look back types of energy, like a chin up and closing the eye, going forward. So Uranus has that energy as well. So every time you see this card, don't forget about the new beginning and also the inner authority energy, also Uranian types of energy as well. So every time I pick this card, especially when I do cryptocurrency reading, this is to me another confirmation that that coin or that cryptocurrency will do well, because the cryptocurrency is falling into the Aquarius sign. So we're gonna study more about rest of the card. And if you like this message, please share and follow. And you can actually get my book. This is available in Amazon. This is a full color. And I have an audiobook version of it as well. And don't forget that I have a GoFundMe version of this book, because this book is a bit expensive, I would say. I'm making only $5 off to this book because of this is a KDP product. Because of the color printing is expensive, so I did GoFundMe. So once I have a better fund, and my goal is to make this same color, even better book with a lot cheaper price that anyone can or more people can enjoy this book. So if you're interested, you can purchase my book from Amazon, or you can join the GoFundMe site as well. I will come back with the number one card, and from that, and we're gonna add more about the numerology side as well. So bye for now.